New Zealand is home to some 1.2 million children and teenagers. A high percentage of these are at risk of what experts are calling teenage affluenza. Deep in the eastern suburbs of Auckland lives Larissa, by all appearances an average, healthy 18-year-old student. But at the heart of her tragic story, we find an issue that is reflected right around the country. Larissa wakes up stiff most mornings because the bed she sleeps in is the same hand-me-down double bed that her parents bought her when they first married. She's been hounding her parents for a queen-size bed with Sensor Zone and Dream Foam for some time now, but her pleas fall on deaf ears. Although meals, food, housing and education are readily available to them, many teens like Larissa are forced to live on less than $40 pocket money a week.
This is my toothbrush and it's really old and frayed and I really need a new one.
For the first meal of the day, Larissa is forced to eat dry and tasteless cereal because the family often runs out of milk. Each mouthful of her cereal is so much harder to bear with the knowledge that the dairy is literally metres away from her home. The morning drive to school is particularly difficult for Larissa. Often her younger brother Sam steals the front seat from under her and she is forced to ride in the back. Indeed, on the rare occasion that she does manage to get the front seat, she must endure a solid 20-minute barrage of small talk from her father. To make matters worse, their car is an ancient 1994 Mitsubishi Galant, blue with light blue interior, and proves to be a constant source of embarrassment to Larissa. Once at school, Larissa has a grueling walk of 250 steps to her tutor group.
For a 10-hour day, he only makes enough money to feed himself.
After school, Larissa and Sam are often forced against their will to carry several grocery bags all the way from their driveway through the house to the kitchen.
Often, they go to sleep hungry because they don't get enough to eat.
This can be tiring work for kids who haven't had their after-school peanut butter sandwich.
Barati spends most of his day on the street begging for food or money.
This is my iPod, it's only 2 gig and I can hardly put any of my music on it. And I've got really bad headphones as well.
Their family all lives together in a small house.
Sam is an incredibly gifted computer game man, but he's had to stop short of taking it to the next level. Sadly, Sam has had the PS2 console from early 2004. He feels left behind now that PlayStation 3 has hit the market.
Her mother died when she was just 2 years old, and she has been forced to live by herself. The sun is extremely hot and makes working hard.
Sam also suffers from a chronic lack of heavily branded footwear.
They must walk for 3 hours to get to work. Then at night, when they are tired and sore from working, they must walk another 3 hours back home. The drought has made it impossible to grow food.
And if this isn't enough, last week Larissa arrived home to find her sister had died. Her hair.
So what do you think?
The children are addicted to glue, which in turn can lead to brain damage or even death. She was forced to grow up so quickly. She was abandoned by her mother, left to die. Her body aches from working. Scars don't compare to the pain they've been through.
Life is tough for teens like Larissa. Each day is a struggle. It's particularly hard to bear because she knows that after dinner, after homework, before she can watch Shortland Street, it's her turn to stack the dishwasher.